So this is today, hey everyone, I'm doing a comparison video today, and I haven't really done comparison videos in the past. I don't think I've actually ever done one before, but today I'm comparing two different Mandalorian Starfighters here. We've got the Mandalorian Starfighter here from the Clone Wars, and we've got the Mandalorian Fang Fighter here from the Mandalorian Season 3. So, I don't want to waste time, let's hop right into it. So, we're going to start here by showing off the Mandalorian Starfighter here. This set released during the summer of 2021. It retailed for $80 Canadian and came with 3 minifigures, and it's based off the Clone Wars Season 7. So, these are the 3 minifigures you get here. You get Gar Saxon, which is one of my favorite Star Wars figures of all time, probably. This figure is absolutely gorgeous. I love it a lot, and like just amazing printing too. Love all the printing you get on him. Love his helmet too, and you even have a beautiful face print under it. Next up here you got a Mandalorian Loyalist, which is also an amazing figure. However, the only problem is all these figures have jetpacks as well. This figure doesn't have a head under it, which kind of sucks, but still a beautiful figure, but probably the worst in the set. And then we have Bo-Katan here, which is also I don't know where the hairpiece is, I lost it, but still, this is a beautiful figure, and we are getting a new Bo-Katan in the summer that's based off the Mandalorian, like, live action. So, I'm really excited for that. One thing I will say about this figure, though, is this piece here, the antenna, really can fall off a lot, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. By the way, as well, if you have this set, the Gar Saxon figure, Canadian, is already going up to like an $80 minifigure. So if you have this set and you live in Canada, you might wanna be watching that figure there. So let's now move the figures out and let's look at the Mandalorian Starfighter here. So I think this is a beautiful Mandalorian and like Starfighter we've gone, and the detail on the wings is just incredible. And I was like, for $80, like I wasn't really high into this set when I saw it was $80 back in the summer of 2021, but then I picked it up like near the end of last year before I was retiring, and I really appreciated it. So starting off here for the cockpit here, you can take out the windshield, or you can open up the windshield here, and you have space for 2 minifigures, and those 2 minifigures being the Mandalorian Loyalist, which we're gonna put in, and Bo-Katan. So you can put the Mandalorian Loyalist in the back here, and then you can also fit in Bo-Katan just right in the front. She's like the passenger of the Starfighter, and then you do have to move her antenna down, and then just like that. It also on the side has stud shooters right there, but I'm not gonna shoot them off. I'm gonna zoom this back out, and the main part about this is you can kind of turn the cockpit area, and then you can it's a really swooshable set. I know my camera is I don't know if I could have it back there, but I just got all my minifigure bins, so I can't really. And then you've also got spring-loaded shooters on both of the wings here, which everyone knows how spring-loaded shooters work. And now if you want to land this ship and you don't really wanna, you've got 2 options or 3 options actually, to display it on your shelf. You can either just have it like this, but I think it kind of looks boring like that. Or you can turn up both of the wings and have it in a landed position, which I think that is amazing. Or your final option could be a stand. Now, I built a stand for both of these Starfighters here. Just get them right here. I know these stands look pretty ugly, especially the Fang. This is the Fang Fighter stand. It looks hideous, but this is the stand I made for the Mandalorian Starfighter. And basically how this one works is you sadly have to move the landing gear and then basically attach it to you basically have to attach it to the middle there. And then just like that, you got your Mandalorian Starfighter stand. And one thing I will complain about this set too is this kind of moves a lot, but you'll see when we get to the Mandalorian Fang Fighter, you'll see like how strong it is compared to this one. So yeah, but amazing detail on the wings. So really it's just this whole Starfighter against Gar Saxon, which is kind of unfair, but yeah, that's the Mandalorian Starfighter. Let's now move on to the Fang Fighter. Now this is the Mandalorian Fang Fighter released during the spring of 2023, and this was in a 2-in-1 pack with the Mandalorian, or not the Mandalorian, the top Interceptor from the Mandalorian season 3. And so with that 2-in-1 pack, it was a $130 set Canadian. This is a $130 set Canadian. So if you wanted to split that price between the TIE Interceptor and the Fang Fighter, you're probably gonna be paying $80 pretty much for the TIE Interceptor, and then more like $50 for this. So starting off here for the figures, we got our Mandalorian figure, and this is a much better Mandalorian than what we got in the years past. I can compare it to what we got in the Imperial Light Cruiser, and you can just see there's really just the difference is to the helmet, but the helmet is just 10 times. This one looks like it's kind of like, I don't know, it was a decent helmet for the time, but this helmet is so much better, and the Darksaber is pretty good as well. Like, it has a really good new mold, but it could have used some printing, but I'll still think it looks great. And finally, you got the Din Djarin head under it. Then you got the Mandalorian Loyalist here, which has got a thermal detonator, a blaster, some great printing as well, some amazing printing. I love the printing on this, and has got a decent phase bit. I think the hair piece is in here, but it's kind of a weird hair piece. Now move those figures out of the way and let's get to the Fang Fighter. So the Fang Fighter is a lot smaller than the Mandalorian Starfighter and has less play features. However, though, you want to like move it, you can barely move it. Like, it's a extremely strong model, but mainly just because it's like layers of plates. And so obviously at the bottom here you have spring-loaded shooters. We just showed how you use those because everyone knows how to use spring-loaded shooters. And you've even got two blasters on the sides here, which can't shoot, and this is probably the only part that falls off a lot. And then you even have a storage compartment to put stuff like this thermal detonator in. Just close that up, and then you're good to go. And then you've great detail here as well, and I also love the detail on like the fins. And then these, I think the engines at the back as well are just almost perfect. So now we're gonna move into the interior, or to the driver's seat of the space. You can move up the windshield, and let me just say, this is absolutely gorgeous. I think they did an incredible job on making the driver's seat. It looks so good. It's all tiled off. It looks like it's like a cushion almost, and the control is just incredible too. You can fit them in quite a bit there. It moves the antenna down. You even got a control panel there. Just close that up, and there you go. Now you're able to swoosh the set around, and because of how strong it is very swooshable. And now the stand that I made for it, this is how it works. So essentially if you built this, I might maybe make like an instruction video of how to I can't do the Mandalorian Starfighter though, because that's fake Lego that I made it out of, but this one can be a bit difficult sometimes, but you have to kind of like line it up right there on the ship, and then boom, just move it around, and there you go, you got it on the stand. Let me know which one you guys think looks better on the stand. I think these both look amazing on the stand. I personally love the look of both of them on the stand, but I don't know. It's kind of hard, but let's close off the video and I'll give you my final thoughts, and I'll even tell you which one is a better value and which one overall I think is better. Sorry, it's now a bit later after I was last recording, but so yeah, this is now my final thoughts on them. I think these are both amazing Starfighters, and they both look incredible on display. Which one would I say is better though? It's kind of hard to me. One problem I've always had with this 2021 Starfighter is a lot of the parts were just really wiggly. Like this, like it's wiggly because so you can like move it around. The wings as well kind of wiggle a bit, as you can see. But that's and so they can have the function to move them up too and move them down. This one, the Mandalorian Fang Fighter, doesn't have any of that, so, and it's like just tile or just stacked plates, so it's an extremely strong, like even when this has already fallen on my floor once, and literally the only thing that fell off was literally just this one gun was the only thing that fell off it. And I have like really hard floor too, like I've literally got like I have got hard floor, so this is an amazing, I think these are both amazing Starfighters. But however, I would say probably the 2021 Mandalorian Starfighter from the Clone Wars is probably my favorite of the two. Like I think this just has the better minifigures. I think it's got the better display too, and the much more simple stand. However, though, lots of the pieces on this one do fall off, which kind of pisses me off. I'll just put this back on later, but yeah, I just think as well, better playability as well. Better, like, actually, no, I would say this one probably has the better driver's seat, but they both have amazing driving seats, but just think the detail on this one's better, like the play features more, and I also like think it looks better on the stand. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment down below which one you guys would prefer. Thanks for watching, and see you in another video soon. I'm sorry as well that I've really been kind of far with videos lately because I've been kind of busy like with a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna try and get back. Like I've got, like, it's the end of the school year, yeah, it's the end of the school year, so it's almost summer, and I've got exams coming up again after I had exams in January, and I've now got exams again in like about a month from now. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy, so that's basically the reason why I wasn't uploading a lot in January, and I might not be uploading much again in like next month and maybe even later this month. So I'm gonna try and get as much videos out as I can right now, but I'm gonna be pretty busy for like next month, so there will be lots of videos coming out this summer. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll try, and I've got a mock video actually coming out either tonight or tomorrow, as well as another comparison video.